Wait. Let me get this straight. Somebody gave Frank Castle, the Punisher, access to War Machine armor? Oh yeah, let's take a look at this. What is in the box? Welcome to another episode of What's in the Box. I'm your host, GQ. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button.
Let me put you out of my misery. This is just the beginning.
Like the video, leave some comments on this video and the other ones that I've done. Share the video, spread some of that culture junkies love all over the world. We'll talk about the Twitter and the Patreon and all that other stuff, social media. We'll get to all that later. Be here for this. Today, another video game related unboxing from Hot Toys. So, yeah, anybody who's anybody knows that skull logo. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Something that I've actually had sitting for a little bit of time. And was like, you know what? It's well past time. I need to open this and unbox this. Because, a couple things. For one, it's die-cast. And you guys know I love the Hot Toys die-cast offerings. For two, as you can see on the box there, it's Punisher related. So, got that awesome Punisher on the front there. You got the side. You got, I also know, you guys know I love that gray styrofoam that they use and like the embossing that they do on the side of the styrofoam. Always very cool. On the back, you got the warnings and a little bit of the cast and crew that put this awesome piece together. And on that side, the Punisher. I think it's, might also have the, nope, just the Punisher. And right there on the top, Marvel Future Fight. So, I think that's enough of that. Let's get into it. This is a very, very cool piece. I saw this a while ago. And there's a local shop out here that I frequent, and really good actual source for me to get some of the more interesting Hot Toys and Sideshow offerings. Sometimes even after they're not on the website anymore, because, you know, these guys will, of course, have them. You know, their stock, of course, like any store, their stock varies based on if people come in and buy it or not. But, as you can see, this is how it's just etched in there. The Punisher War Machine armor. So let's go ahead and open this up. Oh, that's awesome. You guys know, as you can see over my shoulder there, I've got the War Machine from Iron Man 2. That has always been my favorite version of that because of that huge Gatling gun, chain gun that he has on his shoulder there. Didn't really like the later versions in the MCU. They turned it into like a pulse cannon or whatever. So, as you guys know, that's with that being, God, he's heavy because he's die-cast. You guys know that if there's anybody that's gonna have a fully armored out, just tricked out version of the War Machine armor, it's gonna be the Punisher. So, yeah, that's awesome. Let's get some of these pieces off here from protective pieces. Which again, I do appreciate that they put all of this protection on these to make sure that the plates don't rub together and the metal doesn't, you know, get scratched up or messed up in transit, or even just when you have it kind of laying around in storage, which, full disclosure, this has been sitting around waiting to be unboxed since last year. And yes, I know it's funny that, you know, it's like, oh, it's just the new year. It's like, no. I actually had this, I think I bought this back in, I want to say July of 2022. So he literally has been waiting around for months for me to unbox him. So, sorry about that, Frank. But yeah, it's just one of those characters and one of those things that was like, you know what? I want to really give some actual time to unboxing this and make sure, do a good video, and of course make sure that I'm giving him all the due that he deserves with the photos and light tint and full, you know, basically the full show. So Frank has waited around long enough. Now is that time. Dang, they got a lot of protection on him, which is good though. I mean, it's necessary, given the amount of joints and then just the amount of articulation that A is on any of the Iron Man related armors, but B, especially a War Machine armor, because he's so much bulkier than the standard Iron Man look. So yeah, I'll go over this and get it all out later, but yeah, I'll even get the plastic off his feet a little bit later. I want to see, because apparently he's got, you're gonna fall. I don't trust you. Not completely. But they did a great job on the sculpt though. And of course, he also does come with a Frank Castle head sculpt, which I actually might display him with the Frank Castle head sculpt look, and then have him holding, which essentially is a head sculpt for the armor, but you know, have him hold it as if it's a helmet, essentially. So I might go for that look. I think that'd actually be pretty cool. Let's see here. All right, so second level should be, yep, right there. Okay, so second level, of course, houses his stand, which, is that metal or is that plastic? As far as the nameplate. Looks like it's another plastic name. Yeah, it's a plastic nameplate. But of course, he comes with the standard accessories that you would need for a Iron Man armor or even a War Machine armor. He has lots of flame and explosive shot things. I love how they do these though. They give it just kind of like, it starts off with the orange, then it goes into like the kind of yellow, then back to the orange for the fire burst portion. But since it's like kind of this, you know, it's plastic, it has like that really just good effect around it. And that's really nice. So, you know, kudos to them for always having that look looking very cool. And of course, he's got the big beefy Gatling gun, which I love. And since he's, of course, Frank Castle, so he's a little bit more extra than anybody, he has guns upon guns upon guns. So, yeah, I'll get all of those installed and in place, and you guys will get all the awesome photos that you guys know me for. And, yeah. But, God, I mean, just looking at the amount of stuff he has, it's incredible. Oh yeah, we'll get close-ups of all this stuff. You guys know me. I will make sure you get the full experience there. All right, so that's that. This can close back on top of it. So, yeah, they did again. It's not like it's unexpected that they do a good job, but they've done a really good job with how this looks. Let's see if I can hopefully trust him to stand. And you can get a quick look at him on the turntable here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just kind of keep an eye on him. Yeah, but I mean, the sculpt is good. I mean, of course, it's, you know, it's a beefier, if you can believe it, even beefier version of the War Machine armor. But all in all, it's a really good look. I mean, it's, you know, I love how they got the skull motif incorporated like right there on his chest there. If I remember right, the skull eyes light up similar to the way the arc reactor lights up on the other Iron Man armors. So again, I'm not sure if you saw it in the overhead, but all those batteries, I'll get them all installed and all the lights turned on and the bells and whistles and all the usual good stuff. You guys know me. I will make sure you get to see all of that, get the full War Machine, Punisher War Machine experience. So yeah, that's essentially what was in the box. Let's talk a little bit about some of that social media stuff and the Twitch and all that stuff I told you guys about earlier. Of course, you can go to our merch store. Today I'm not wearing one of our awesome new shirts. I'm just a little bit more Iron Man related, so I wear my Iron Man shirt that I got from Universal Studios of all places. But no, yeah, make sure you check them out. Universal Studios, send a check. But yeah, we got awesome stuff in our merch store, of course. So frosted mugs, various shirt designs. Check that out, culturejunkies.net/merch. Also, got a special message for our very, very beloved patrons. The entire Culture Junkies crew would like to thank you for tuning into our programming. We hope you are enjoying our content as much as we enjoy making it. One thing that helps us continue bringing you our unique content is viewer support. By visiting the Culture Junkies Patreon page, you will have the opportunity to select the support level that works best for you. Not only will your support help keep the Culture Junkie Nation growing, but you will make yourself eligible to receive patron-exclusive swag. Please take a moment to consider supporting us and join the ranks of the supporters you see listed on the screen. We would like to also give a special shout out to our Culture Junkies level and above patrons: DeMarcus Smith, Fab Nerd Life, Nanette, The Other Steve, and Black Crowned Knight. Remember, for as little as $1 a month, you can support a Culture Junkie. Thank you. Once again, thank you to all of our patrons. We appreciate the support, whether it comes through likes, love, shares, comments on the video, subscribing to the YouTube, which of course is free, and subscribing to our Twitch. Which, speaking of our Twitch, twitch.tv/culturejunkies. You can go over there, check out our live show that we do every Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We have a ton of fun on that show. We talk about a wide variety of topics. And during one of the segments, The Power Is Yours, you, the viewer, can take over the show. Send in your comments and your topic suggestions through the chat, and we'll take a look at it and talk about it right there live on the show. So you will truly become part of the show. And of course, what more need to be said? I mean, I'm sitting next to the very awesome Frank Castle, a.k.a. the Punisher, a.k.a. the Punisher War Machine from the Marvel Future Fight line of hot toys. I'm GQ, and I'll see you guys next time.